Good Saturday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Nathan Kitchens here with an update on this winter storm that will impact portions of central Indiana today. Check out the radar here. This video being recorded at 5:30 Eastern Time. We have the snow now working in areas like Crawfordsville across Montgomery County, down through Greencastle and Putnam County, Martinsville there as well, Bloomington, Columbus, Seymour, also now getting in on the snow. And I also wanted to look at the temperatures here. A couple hours ago, these same spots were close to 40. Now that we've had the precipitation moving in, we've cooled the atmosphere, and you'll notice temperatures have now dropped. 32 in Greencastle, 33 in Bloomington, and that will be the theme throughout the day. The areas under the snow band throughout the entire day will remain around that freezing mark, 32, 33, 34, and you just noticed the updated temperatures have now cooled even further, 32 now in Crawfordsville. So the snow is allowing those temperatures to cool down there. So expect rapidly changing conditions with some very heavy snowfall rates, even some thunder and lightning being picked up in this snow band near Crawfordsville. So under the snow, it's going to be coming down quite fierce as we go throughout the morning and really throughout the entire day. And I'm going to go through the latest timing, when the heaviest snow looks to fall, and also the updated amounts here, which really hasn't changed. We have a winter storm warning from areas here around Crawfordsville, Indy, Martinsville, Columbus, Shelbyville, Greensburg, down there towards southeast Indiana, including Madison. That's your main swath of snow as we go throughout the day. Again, the story all along has been this narrow corridor of some heavy snow that will be setting up, a sharp cutoff to the north and east of Indy, and areas like Muncie, Marion, Kokomo, you may not see anything today. There's going to be a very sharp cutoff to the north and east. Also, south and west, there'll be a sharp cutoff where you go from that snow over to just rain. So here's the latest look at the timing as we go throughout the morning and throughout the entirety of the day today. So here we are right now. This model's doing a really good job picking up on the snow pushing in here. So as we go towards 6, 7 this morning, snow does continue to edge towards the Marion County area, Indy Metro there, and of course across west central and southeast Indiana, really seeing that snow start to fill in there. As we go throughout the morning hours today, you'll notice the snow remains most consistent from just north of Terre Haute down through Martinsville, over towards kind of the Columbus area down there, North Vernon. That's your heaviest snow here around mid-morning. This is at 9 a.m. And you'll notice the purple, that would indicate some sleet being possible with this system. So that would be kind of a snow and sleet mix around Bloomington. And then just rain from Bloomfield and Greene County there down towards Shoals and Martin County. You're just seeing rain for most of this here. Now as we go throughout the late morning and afternoon, this trend pretty much continues here. The snow picking back up a little bit more around 11 around Crawfordsville, down towards Clinton and Greencastle. Again, pretty much these same areas riding here in that narrow band. But for the Indy Metro, you're going to definitely pick up accumulations through the morning. But I think for the Indy Metro, for around noon today through the early evening, that's going to be the heaviest snow for the Indy Metro with this system. So notice as we go from 12 to 1, the purple here, see this pink right in here, that pink I guess I should say, that is what indicates heavy snow. So this is going to be a very heavy snow band in a narrow swath as we mentioned here at 1 p.m. around Greencastle towards Mooresville, Franklin, down towards Greensburg, down towards Columbus as well. That would be some pretty good snowfall rates coming down. In some cases 1 inch, inch and a half per hour easily on the table, maybe 2 inches an hour. And notice as we go through the afternoon, it's just a narrow swath of heavy snow. And you'll notice the placement here. Pretty much in the same spots we have targeted for this system. Indy Metro, Martinsville, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and then up there towards Vermilion County as well. This is at 3 p.m. and a very, very, very sharp cutoff to the north and east. I can't stress that enough. There's going to be highly varying conditions from, the southwest end of Hamilton County to the northeast end. Could be a completely different story, from nothing to several inches of snow. Unfortunately, that's just going to be the way it goes with this system. And you'll notice areas like Bloomington down here and Spencer, while you start a snow this morning and get some accumulation, you will see some sleet and even some rain mix in, and that will kind of cut down on the totals on the ground certainly as we go into the afternoon with a heavy snow here at 4 p.m. right over the metro. And then this continues 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. It looks like between 10 and 2 is when this activity will wind down. You could see a switch back over the heavy snow once again, though, in Bloomington early this evening and down towards Columbus as well. And then it starts to move out 11 to 2 a.m. This will quickly start to kind of wind down. Now, looking at total snow, I'm going to show you how this stacks up throughout the day. You'll see how this adds up throughout the morning hours. By the time we get to noon today, possibly a 2.5 inch in Indy, just over 2 inches of Bloomington. You can see the heaviest though in that narrow swath going to be around, Putnam, Hendricks, Morgan, down towards The Brown County area, that's kind of your sweet spot there for the snow. Johnson County as well. And as we go into the afternoon here, this is when it really picks up on the heavier bands, is when you start to really see the snow stack up here. And this is a total accumulation off this high-res model for the entirety of the event. 6 inches in Indy. It has some spots here that get over 6 inches here in Putnam, here towards Hendricks, Morgan, Johnson, down towards Brown, there in Bartholomew counties. That's kind of your sweet spot here for that snow today. You'll notice how narrow that band is, how much of a cutoff there is to the north and east, and we have talked about that all along. I mean, Kokomo, Muncie, you're looking to get nothing today. Even Lafayette is in a very tough spot. I think Lafayette, you will probably still get some snow. I do think you will still get some snow, but there's going to be a very different world from the northeast to the southwest into those counties. So please keep that in mind as we go throughout the day. And in Bloomington, while it shows 5.2, you will have some compaction, obviously, because of the warm temps, and some sleet and rain mixes in, and it cuts down the overall amount on the ground. But you can see the heaviest swath is the area we've been targeting all along. Now, looking at temperatures, I'll go through this pretty quickly. We hover in those snow areas today, right around freezing most of the day. I'll say 32 to 35. I think this model may be a little bit overdone. And you notice outside of the snow areas, you're dramatically warmer towards Muncie, Kokomo, or near 40, and then across southwest Indiana, southwest of Bloomington, where it's just rain. And then going through the evening hours today, temperatures continue to hold 32 to 35 in the snow areas. And then going through tonight, the concern will be for some black ice. As we look at temperatures, especially beyond midnight, looks like after midnight, and then through tomorrow morning, temperatures do fall below freezing in most of these areas. 29 in Indy, 27 in Bloomington. So black ice, as we mentioned, will be the next concern, especially as we get towards tomorrow morning. With the wet, melting snow that refreezes, it's going to create some issues, especially on the side roads. So here's a look at our snowfall forecast. Not much change here. Greencastle, Martinsville down towards Columbus, near Indy, North Vernon, that's your sweet spot, as we've mentioned all along, with the potential for 6-inch plus bands in that area today. Otherwise, it's like a 3 to 6 inch snow through this swath here, and you'll have a very sharp cutoff here south and west of Bloomington, and also a very sharp cutoff here to the north and east side of Indy. So just keep that in mind here as we go throughout the day today. Winds gusting 30 to 35 miles per hour at times will create some issues with low visibility. And the weight of the snow in these areas, could see some tree branches kind of get snapped because of that. So that's just the latest look at things, guys. Thank you guys for watching this update. Not a whole lot of changes here. And be sure to stay safe out there today. Have a great day.